Hey beauties, welcome back to my channel. Today I am going to be doing the one dip makeup challenge, and yeah, that is why my makeup is not done, is because I figured it would kind of ruin the surprise, and I didn't want to ruin the surprise. I wanted to kind of have fun throughout this process because I really don't know how this is going to go. I'm a little nervous about this. I am, when it comes to shadows, I can do the one dip, but usually just on one eye. I don't know about getting back and forth and one dip for bronzer. That's making me pretty nervous. And I'm like, how do I highlight my nose and get enough on my cheeks with one dip? I put a highlight everywhere. So this is going to be really interesting. Basically, the premise of this is dip one time into your products and make it work. So that is what I'm going to do today. I've seen this video done several times. The first channel that I saw do this was SOPHDOESLIFE. However, LAURNE 9 to 5, I believe, was the original creator. So I am going to be linking both of their channels in the description box down below. All right, without further ado, let's get into this. I'm nervous, but hey, it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be fun. I am going to be doing a little bit of shopping my stash with this. I thought it would be fun to grab some things that I have not used on camera in a while. I'm going in with the Tarte Face Tape Foundation. I have the shade 22N. I was going back and forth, kind of trying to decide if I wanted to put just one pump on my dish or a couple pumps and pick it up with a brush. And I think it might actually be harder to go in with just one pump. So that is what I'm going to do. There is a reason why I have a turtleneck on today, and that is because this one pump, I'm gonna get every little thing of it I can off of there, is not gonna go down my neck and around my ears and everything like I typically do. But we're gonna make this work, and how I'm gonna make this work is hopefully by using my finger to put this all over my face and then go in and blend it out. Ooh, I don't use that much on my forehead. I don't know why I always do that. This makes me so nervous. This is just not how I do my foundations. Oh my god. Okay. All right, I'm gonna pick up the excess off my dish with my sponge. And all right, it's all gone. Let's start blending. Ooh, I forgot. I don't know why this is shocking to me. I've been using this foundation for the last few, well, I just picked up a new one. It was around the Sephora sale. Even though I didn't get it from Sephora, I know it was around that time because I was picking up more foundations. And I forgot that one pump definitely goes a long way. And the reason why I'm pulling on my ear is because it helps me to kind of stretch this area out and get the foundation in there. Oh yeah, one pump goes a long way. Especially when you dot it all over like that. This is one of my favorite matte foundations. I love the coverage, and I also really like that it's not too dry. This is the one that kicked out the double wear. It's like, what is it? Yep, got too much on my forehead. Oh, yep, there's a spot on the side. I was like, huh? I keep getting this little random spot of foundation, but it was on my sponge. Just making sure that I have this really blended into the skin. GIORGIO Armani Power Fabric, one dip, which you really don't need more than that with this concealer for real. I'm going to put a little bit on the sides of my mouth. I've had some breakouts that I want to be covered up a little bit more. There we go. Alright, then underneath the eye. Just one eye, not both. Here's where it's going to get interesting because I always dip several times into powder and go all over. Same with my bronzer. I might use a cream or liquid bronzer. I feel like that might go a little further. I'm not sure, but I use two different powders on my face, so I figure it's not cheating because I'm still going to put my brush in one time for underneath my eyes and one time for the rest of my face. Ooh, should not have just done that. Okay, artist brush from Wayne Goss. I believe this is the small. BECCA. I'm like sitting here trying to decide how I'm putting the brush on here, like all willy-nilly, or I don't know how much to put on. I just don't know how much to put on. But this is the BECCA Under Eye Brightening Powder, and I've got it on there. I feel like this is too much, but I'm just gonna go like so. Then I'm gonna kind of tap on both sides, and okay, we're good. We're good. I should have used my corrector because I need sleep. I feel like I don't even see it until after I put on my concealer and everything. And it's mainly on this side. Make sure I get all of this as set as possible. And you know what? I'm going to just go right over my eye. I figure this might make, oh, I should have put my primer on camera. My eye primer. I used the Mario little palette, and I just want to set it just a little bit, and I think that it might make my shadows go a little further versus on a sticky base where it just wants to grab. All right, I think we're set. We're as set as we're gonna be. There's no more powder on this brush. Sisley Loose Powder 01 IRISEE and my BK Beauty 104. Okay, I am dipping one time, and I don't want that much, but I want enough. I'm gonna have powder all over me. Okay. One dip though, that was one dip. Oh, that was a lot. I cannot stand it when my face is not set. Can you tell? I'm doing this so, oh! I just want to get it spread around, and then I'm gonna be wasting so much of this powder. This is how you know I really like powder. It's going up my nose. This is also why I just pick up a little bit at a time now. It is tickling my throat. This is gonna be a mess. Oh, this is gonna be a mess. Okay. Alright. We gotta get that nose too because I didn't set it with the under eye powder. Ah! Alright. Okay. I'm gonna really work this into my skin because I don't want to be super powdery. I wonder how much of this is on my shirt. Did you see that? Oh my goodness. That was funny. At least to me. I just realized I'm not going to be able to buff because that would be dipping into the powder again. Oh my goodness. Okay. I'm gonna buff, but without any extra powder on here. Oh man. So I guess I'm really not technically buffing. I'm just taking a brush and doing that. Ah! I should have just left some of that on my brush. I didn't think about it. Oh my goodness. Okay. Bronzer. Let me think. Here are my two options. I could go with a liquid. This is the Giorgio Armani Liquid Summer in the shade 90. Or a very pigmented powder that could possibly make it around my face. And this is the Anastasia Beverly Hills Powder Bronzer in Rosewood. I feel like this is the safe bet. I do think that this would go a little further, but I could make a mess out of it. Because again, this is a product that I like to kind of build and go. I think we're gonna risk it. We are gonna risk it. All right, going in with the Giorgio Armani Liquid Summer number 90. You do need to shake it up. Oh, don't drop this on my shirt. I'm gonna dip into this one time with my BK Beauty 106. Gotta make it count. Oh, this is gonna be bad. I'm definitely going the route of putting as much product on my tools as possible and then going from there. Please do not dry funny. Please don't, please don't. I've never done makeup like this. How do I know if I have enough? I'm like concentrating hard right now. Okay, I'm gonna put some on my neck just to get the excess off of my. Okay. Sorry for the earring chatter. Okay. I'm gonna make this work. I'm gonna make this work. This smells so good. Okay, don't set up. Ooh, this side's going nicely. Keep the pace, keep the pace. Ooh, I think I was right to pick this. Because I'm pretty sure this, I would not have made it all the way around my face like this with the other bronzer. Oh yeah, I did good. Now, I don't know if it's cheating or not, but I'm going to be using a bronzer on my nose to contour it. But I feel like that's two different things. And then Soph did not, is it Sophie? I think it's Sophie. She dipped again for her nose. So I'm like, I think that's fair. I think that's fair. So I am going to do the same. Ugh. I am so proud of this. You have no idea. This is one of the things I was the most concerned about. Like, I don't know how this is going to go. And I mean, it definitely looked interesting in the beginning. That is for sure. And bronzer is how I warm up. Obviously, that's the whole point. Sorry if you heard all the mess. That is the whole point of bronzer, is to warm up your skin. But I really use it to help match my body because my face and neck are so much lighter than my body. And with short hair, you've got to go down the neck, you've got to go around this area, everywhere. So I was like, how am I going to get this much bronzer on my face? That is on, and I am going to bronze my nose, contour my nose, something like that. And I'm going to use Nothing There, Tom Ford number 11, and we're working our way around this. Okay. We're going down. Oh my goodness. My nose is not all the way set. Whew. Okay. Going here. Just keep going back and forth. This is stressful. This is stress. Who wants to do, who did this to themselves? I know, Lauren did, duh. It's funny to watch though. I've watched several of them and it's cute. I like these videos. I don't like how my nose is turning out, but it's okay. I'm gonna blend it out with a, oh, blah, blah, blah. Ooh, I could use the brush. It's not cool. I'm not picking up any extra product. Still, I need to get this blended out. That is not cute. My nose was definitely not all the way set. Okay. There we go. Again, I didn't cheat. I didn't cheat. I did not pick up any extra product, but I needed that to be blended out. Okay, this is much better. Much softer. Okay, I'm taking the Ferocious Brow Pencil in light brown from The Balm, and I am just adding my little freckle back in. I have forgotten this the last two videos. I have no idea why, but I did. And it drove me nuts to edit and see, it's just weird. Now we're gonna go in and highlight with Cookie. It has been a while since I have used this highlight. A23, I am going to, my theory with this is that, or my strategy, that's a better word. I'm gonna just load this brush up and we're gonna go and spread it out as much as you can. A little bit there. This is a good one. It's really intense. I figured I could get this to go a little further. Oh, so shiny. It's so shiny. Oh yeah, we got a good glow going on. And because that bronzer is creamy, it is kind of grabbing and really holding on, which is real nice. Looks so dewy. I'm gonna go in with my By Terry Platonic Blonde. I'm shaking my head because I'm sad. I don't think they make this anymore, but I love this blush. This is what it looks like. This is the Designer Pro from Sonia G. We're gonna grab this. We got some, just a little bit, just a little bit. I'm gonna tap this on. I really should use this bronzer more often, I'm telling you what. No, I do think I got too much blush. That's okay, because I'm gonna go in with my brush and no additional product and buff over top of this and hope for the best. I need some color. I like taking my blush on my forehead, kind of around. Give some extra glowy shine, pinky peachiness to my face. I feel like this side looks more pigmented. It's bothering me. All right, brush, no additional product. We're gonna go a little bit heavier on this side. And I just do this to soften things up. Make the makeup face. For the eyes, I'm going to use the Charlotte Tilbury Darling palette. I'm going in with the Wayne Goss number 17. And I'm going to start off with this shade right here. Okay. Again, all right. I'm going to dot and dot and dot. We're going to go back and forth. I need to be closer to a mirror. I really do. I'm just buffing this on the outer corner, bringing it upward. This is more pigment than I'm used to putting down at one time. So I don't tap off my brush whenever I do my eyes, but I mean, I don't usually pick up this much either. Okay. Oh, Charlotte. Ooh, I should have picked up an, am I allowed to dip again? I can just use a different shade for my lower lash line. Now, as less product on my brush, I'm bringing it more inward. I need to go over here. These eyes are not going to match. I think my skin went pretty well, though. All right, I don't think there's anything left on this brush. So, next shade. I'm going to go for this one right here. Oh, no, got to get more. I was just going to like do a little tap. Okay, that's probably too much. That's probably too much. Okay, let's put it down first. Yeah, this is going to be too much. That's okay. There's no rules against like wiping off your brush. You just can't re-dip. So I'm going to put this on. And then I'm literally going to wipe this on my pants. And blend. This is not the day to be doing a smoky eye. I think all my eye looks turn out smoky though. I'm just going to take a sponge, kind of clean up the sides. Like so. BOM 42 from Royal and Langnickel, and I am going to take, it's between these two. I think I want to use this one. All right, loading her up again. Got it on. Tap, tap. Tap, tap. Back and forth. Trying to decide if I want to put the deep shade on the outer corner or not. Kind of tilting my head back so that I can kind of see my eye a little bit better. Kind of blend this upward to meet the other shades. And I am going to pick my brush back up. I didn't pick up any additional product. I'm just going to go right around the edges. And I think I will, because I want to add a little bit of depth. I don't really need to, just kind of want to. REPHR number 13 in this shade right here. And I'm going to put this on the lower lash line. I keep making my makeup face. So I need to stretch out my face to make everything work and blend as far as possible. Wayne Goss number 20, deepest shade in the palette. Alright, one tap, or it's like two. Just back and forth. It's kind of nice because this makes it to where I just can't like overdo it. Like I'm looking right here underneath my eyes like, I need more powder. But it's kind of nice that you can't go back and just keep going. Has anybody ever noticed that you will get more fallout on one eye versus the other, or you do just different things happen on either side of your face? I'm wondering if it's the way you hold your makeup brush one side versus the other. I don't really know what it is, but I've noticed I will get less fallout on this side, and then this eye always looks better to me. No. Take that back. It always looks better up close, and then from far away, something weird with this brow. I don't know. But, yeah. I never can get them. It's always different on either side of my face. I wiped off the Royal Inlay Nickel brush, and now I'm going to grab the light shimmer, and I am going to apply just a little bit of this at my brow arch. Turn away if you don't want to see this. I'm just going to line my inner rim. And I ran out of my Milk Boss liner yesterday. I have another one that I can open because I ordered several with the Sephora savings, whatever, holiday savings, that's what it was. But this is just the Patrick Star one size, what is the name? 24-hour gel liner. I'm just putting this on my inner rim. I don't normally do this so far away. I better make the cutest faces during this video. Mascara, Tarte C Surfer Curl. Not gonna dip into this. Got the one. That's it. And I'm just gonna speed you guys up through this application because you're just gonna see a whole bunch of me blinking. I have a little bit of mascara on my actual lid, but I need to let it completely dry before I try to remove it. So I'm going to do my lower lashes with the MAC Extended Play. Yes, I use two different mascaras. I have mentioned it before, but I like this mascara to go on my lower lashes because it's a tubing mascara. And I also like to go on the backs of my lashes with this, but I just went ahead and used the Tarte on the front and back so that I wasn't, well, I mean, I know I just touched my lashes, but I was trying not to use two on my top like I normally would. I like to put on my mascara and then just take this right on the very tips. Like I said, I did that with the Tarte one, but the wand is a little big to do on the backs. So yeah, I got it on my lid. That's okay. As long as you wait for it to dry, it'll come off. I get mascara on my lids all the time. I'm going to take a clean MAC 242 and find where I have the mascara and kind of just wipe it away. I'm going to flick it off, kind of, sort of. It would be better if I had that shimmer on this brush, but again, we're strategizing and making things work. And I was like, if I use the spoolie, which is something I do a lot, if I did that, I was afraid that I might actually remove some of the eyeshadow, so I didn't want to do that. Last step, lipstick, and I'm going to go in with the Buxom Vava Plump in Getting Warmer. Okay. All right, we're going to make this work. We're going to make this work. So, not perfect, but not terrible either. I mean, I would definitely like to clean up around the edges and make my lips a little bit smaller because I'm a little overlined, a little bit more than what I want to be, but yeah, I went too far down underneath, and then I was trying to get the top lip even. I could definitely fix some of this, and I have too much on, so I'm just literally going to take my fingers and tap some of it off. My lips look ginormous. But overall, I mean, I don't think it went as bad as I thought it was going to. I really thought that it was going to be way worse. I mean, this isn't perfect, but it's way better than I thought it was going to be. I'm very glowy. I would love to take my highlight down a notch. I would like to fix my lips. I would like to buff, but yeah, I think the buffing would be the final step that would be good, and then fix the lips. Really enjoyed this. This was just a lot of fun. It was nice to sit down and just play, not reviewing anything, not giving my thoughts or anything like that. Just playing in makeup. I miss that. I don't feel like I do that quite enough. So yeah, this was much needed. Anywho, I hope you guys enjoyed it as well. I hope everybody has an amazing, happy Thanksgiving. Stay safe, stay warm, and I will see you all in my next video. Bye, guys.